Welcome to the first game of Black Powder Red Earth on the War Corgi YouTube channel. I got my friend Jim here. I'm going to be playing the Aayari Network on the near side. Jim is playing with CT Scorch on the far side. We've already played one practice game, and so this mission is going to be with the atmospherics of Sandstorm. That means units without a save roll cannot attack at ranges exceeding 12 inches, so that applies to my Shurta, and that includes immediate action rolls. And their movement is limited to 4. It's also difficult to go over waist-high cover. So instead of using a 10, you need a 15. That's the map that we're playing, and the mission is Disparate Vertigo. Jim's objective is that token that you see in building number 2. He needs to get a unit in contact with it to pick it up, and he needs to hang on to it until the end of the turn of 7 in order to win, and my objective is to stop him from doing that. I am the assaulting force on this. So what I got set up is I got 2 Shurta up in the car, near the car, in the front of my house. I got 1 Shurta sitting here guarding the door. I got 2 Hongbin mercenaries sitting at the windows here. I got a suicide bomber or a mutasib sitting behind a door along with another Shurta. And then on the near side of the house, I have another Merc, my Hongbin enabler, and another mutasib waiting to see what comes my way. Jim, you have set up your forces on the far side within 6 inches. What you got going, brother?
Actually, you know what? This might be beyond the 6. That's the problem
He's
with the window.
Cheating already.
That was your recommendation for the record. So, we're going to have to... Yeah, because I'll still get the... If anything were to pop out. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
All right, so I've got automatic rifleman in the center here. Over on my left, we've got the Recce and then 2 assaulters. And then on the far right, 2 more assaulters.
Okay, so turn number 1, as the assaulting force, I have initiative for the direct fire phase. There's 3 phases in each turn, so it's going to be direct fire, maneuver, and then the finishing phase. At this point, Jim, I don't think I have a shot on anybody. Can we just check from him right quick? Make sure I can't see your machine gunner. And so what Jim's going to do is he's going to measure from part of my base. And as you can see, I don't have a shot on him. So with no shots available to me, I'm going to pass at this point, sir. And you don't have any shots either since I don't shoot. So we're going to move straight into the maneuver phase. And I'm going to start by moving a Shurta up here. And he's got a 4-inch movement because of the bad weather. He's going to move towards this window. Okay, so anybody starts opening some doors, he might be able to see them. So, activation chip for him. And that's it for him, so your turn.
All right. Gonna activate the Recce, who will move basically 3 inches, uses automatic door removal kick. Door kick or whatever it's called.
Door kicker.
So that's 3 inches. Used to 4 here.
Does he want to open that door yet?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
7.
Okay.
And then I think this might be playing it more cautious than I need to. He's going to move 1 inch over to stay in some kind of guaranteed cover.
Okay, and figures in doorways block both line of sight and movement for other figures, so that's going to open up the way for his assaulters if he wants to do that. All right, so I didn't have any reactions to that because Jim never showed himself to me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move this Shurta over 4 inches as well. And that's where he's going to stay.
Alright. We're going to activate this assaulter, who has a total of 6 movement. So we're going to pop them out 3 to here.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be the LOS on him.
I think that's center to center. There's no obstructions, so that's going to be direct line of sight.
Okay, so he will then fire.
Okay, he needs a 6 here, but he gets a +1 because I think it's a 6 or a 7. 17's definitely going to do it.
Why does he get a +1?
Because he doesn't. This is maneuver phase. I misspoke. But that Shurta will go down without a save. Now you have 3 inches of movement left on him.
Oh, probably playing it too cautious again. I'm going to move back.
Jim is a cautious player.
Nope.
Okay, I'm just going to burn some time here with this Mutasib. He's going to go ahead and take a turn and just sit there.
Okay. I'm going to activate over here. Going to move the full 6 basically straight forward. I love to move buildings to there.
You won't be a guest on the War Corgi YouTube channel if you didn't like to move terrain around on me. Again, just going to go ahead and burn some time by activating this guy right here.
Okay.
Jim has 3 guys left to activate.
I'm going to move this guy straight to here.
Hanging out next to the door. It takes 3 inches to open the door,
Yeah,
so
which I do not have enough left over.
certainly not.
Yeah, this is probably a bad idea, but there we go.
I think some more Shurta is going to waste some time here. Wait for somebody to open that door.
Alright. Activate here. Moving in, so 3 to get to there. And then I think we're going to move another 3 to here.
Okay, you should have a shot at this Shurta if you want it.
I do. Oh, absolutely.
It is obstructed because of the window, so you're going to need a 9 here. A 17. Okay, your dice rolls are back. Shurta goes down.
My guys like being on camera.
That's not normally how operators play, but I can understand. This Mutasib is just going to stay here and wait.
Oh, I don't want
What
to
do you want to do with the light machine gun? Well, then leave them there.
I know. I'll pass.
Okay. All right. Well, with you passing there, I don't want to. He is like nicely covering that window. So, like, if I move out anybody, you're gonna get 5 shots at me, which is disconcerting. And so,
Well, no, because we're not going to be in the call phase, right?
we are in the maneuver phase. So, as an immediate action, he could take 5 shots at me.
Oh, next turn, you mean?
No, this one.
Okay.
So we'll double check that. Having lost 2 Shurtas, I think that's enough losses for this turn.
Oh, you're right. During immediate action.
And so what we're going to do is take a quick pause, remove these activation chits, and come back for the finishing phase. All right, the finishing phase, any models within 3 inches of an enemy model could go ahead and activate. Also, Jim's Recce troop back there with the green shirt would be able to activate and take a shot at any range, but unfortunately he doesn't have line of sight on anybody right now. So neither of us want to play an intervention card, so that's going to bring us to turn 2. Let's get things set up. All right,
It's
turn
not
2.
fair when one of us has military training and the other doesn't.
You were in ROTC for a couple of weeks.
I knew where it was going. I knew exactly where it was going. I was about to say my ROTC did not prepare me for this.
Oh, boy. I was thinking of... All right, so direct fire, none of us has line of sight on each other. And so what I'm going to do on my maneuver first thing is my Mutasib right here is going to activate and not do anything. Bringing it over to you, sir.
Okay. I think this is going to be fun. I am going to please have the movement for this. Activate here.
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to move, let's say, 3 to there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You got the movement. You're good.
I'm just wondering if I'm... Well, if you shoot at me, you shoot at me. And I can do about it at this point.
I will be shooting at you as an immediate action.
Okay.
So that activates this guy. Make sure you put activation token on yours.
Yep.
Now with my RPK, I get 2 shots here. I would normally need a 13 through cover, but since this is a reaction shot, I do need a 16 here on the 2 shots. You ready?
Yeah. Gotta survive for my plan to work.
15. Look at this, Jim.
No.
Hasty ambush. After attacking with a unit, discard to add +1 to the attack roll's result. Make that a 16.
Come on, save. Come on, so I can use my
15
plan.
up. 15 up. 13. Do you have an intervention card that could add 2 to that?
No.
Hog Ben Merc doing his job.
Ugh.
Well done, sir. Well done.
It's a bummer, too, because I had a fun plan.
All right. This Shurta is going to go ahead and activate and stay where he's at.
Okay.
Now, the good news for you is that does open up your light machine gun later, as this guy was the one who was really going to shoot whoever came through that window.
Right. Okay. So, we'll activate here. That's well within my movement range, so I'm just going to move to the edge. Like so. Haven't really explored that placement, how that works.
As far as?
Like where I want to position him, but I guess I want to position more like that.
That definitely works.
Really wider arc.
Yep.
Okay.
So you can see with the green marker which way he is facing, and then the 2 red markers on either side are his left and right arcs. Now, you want to check and see if you got a line of sight over to...
Confident I do.
Okay.
But it's a good idea to check.
Gun through the window, eh?
Yep.
That means I will go ahead and activate...
Well, what's this guy back here? What are my 2 options here?
Mercenary.
So they're the same?
Yep.
Since you foiled my favorite plan.
Either way, I'm going to be taking a reaction shots with my mercs.
I'll shoot at the one in the window.
Okay. Let me go ahead and take some mercenary shots real quick.
By all means.
Again, needing 16s. 6. Second chance. 11. I'm sorry. Now this guy can also react. And we'll give this a whirl. 12. And a 14. So no.
Thank goodness. All right.
Now you need a 9 to get the guy in the window. An 11 will do. Now I got a save of 17 up here. Not likely, but a 12 is not going to do it. So you take one of my precious mercenaries. Well done.
All right.
Huh. Okay. I'm burning through activations, so let's continue to do that by activating the Shurta.
I think now's the time to get that guy in. We'll go ahead and better yet, we're gonna activate here.
Okay.
Okay, so move from there to here.
I like it.
I think I'm gonna have a shot at that guy.
You definitely have a shot at that guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing I can do about it. So again, needing a 9 here. A 9 here, I'll say it confidently. 7.
7.
That helps. Wait a second, Jim, looking at his cards. There's nothing that gives you a +2, I don't think, but you might be able to shoot again.
Yeah, I'm really kind of anxious to start removing some pieces. So I'll play react to contact.
Okay.
After an attack has failed to kill its target, which applies here, discard this card to attack again.
Ah.
Alright.
Looking for a 9 still. 15.
Better shot on that.
See if I can save here. 11 will not save. Oh, we have lost 2 mercenaries so far. Corporate's not going to like
You're
this.
saving money, really, if you think about it.
Maybe corporate will like this if we win the mission. Can you show me what your light machine gunner can see right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So outside.
What I'm going to do.
Best angle's right there, so he really can get you if you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to step up to the corner here.
I think he's got a shot.
Yes.
It's hard to tell.
Step back a little
So
bit.
you just want to be just out of range.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I
you
think
are up now for sure.
I'm out there. Okay.
But you should. I assume you'll have this.
I should have that and also the guy on the corner, correct? If you go my left edge to your left edge.
Agreed.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at this guy. It's clearly going through some cover, so I need a 9 here. 18.
He only needs a 9?
Yeah, he's really good. He's my advisor.
Oh, wow. Okay. Trying to save.
A 15.
11, and I don't have anything to do to help me there.
Okay.
So another guy off.
And then he's going to go ahead and use his UAS and glint your other guy. Now I need an 8 or higher to hit him.
There's no glinting allowed.
That's a 17. So I do hit him. Now the good news for you is you get +1 modifier to your save roll. So you need a 14 here.
What's the glint? You know, explain it to the people out there.
That's when you take a laser and you shine it on a target and then something falls from the sky on the laser. 16, so it's going to knock him down but not kill him.
So with the +1?
It's a 17.
Even without it, huh?
Yep.
So he's staggered.
Uh-huh. And then my advisor is going to go right back to where he was. Where he's nice, safe, and sound.
Okay.
Jim has a couple of moves left here, but I have taken off
You have
2
only
pieces.
that one guy left unactivated?
Yes, I have this Mutasib Suicide Bomber unactivated.
And so basically you got way ahead of me in activations because of reaction fire.
Yes.
Okay.
And you have taken off 4 guys, which has helped you as well.
Okay. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to activate the Recce. And he's essentially going to move an inch over. That's 1. He's going to move...
Raki, one of the few troops with the only troop with an 8-inch movement in this game.
That's 6 total.
Okay.
We're going to do this. Move him 7, 8 to here.
Uh-huh.
And then kick open the door.
Okay.
And then maybe have a chance to utilize his, depending on what you do.
I'm not opening any doors, and I'm not coming out to see you.
Come on!
He's just going to go up to the corner here.
Not very friendly.
Well, I am a terrorist network.
Which finally gives me a chance to put my machine gunner into play.
It does. It was good tactical patience from you on that, and he is going to have a commanding position of my building now.
I'm excited to tell you what I was going to do if that guy hadn't get taken out.
What were you going to do?
Well, I can't tell you yet.
Toss a grenade?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was going to be fun.
Yeah, because I didn't have a lot of room to escape from that.
Yeah. It was
But
a
through the
beautiful play. Alright, so he's done.
Okay.
You're out of activations, I think.
And that's just you gloating.
Not sure what happened to that door here. What to do with you, though, because I don't really want you to die. I think, and I may regret this, aggressive here.
Oh, I thought you were retreating with him.
That is definitely in my playbook. I'm gonna go another 5 and sort of hug the side of the building.
Okay.
Counting on reaction fire when he gets targeted. Could be a huge mistake, but there we go.
Okay. So let's go to the finishing phase. We're going to start that by removing all the activation chips.
And this guy will be unstaggered, correct?
He will be unstaggered. I am going to play at the end of the phase. So I'm going to play This Is Backcountry real quick.
Uh-oh.
And all that's going to do is allow me to make a 3-inch movement with somebody who would not otherwise be able to activate.
In the finishing phase, which is...
In the finishing phase. So...
And you take that risk because you know you got first activation.
I do. So that's going to activate him in the finishing phase. Is there anything you want to do besides stand your dude up?
I don't think there's any way that he... No, because it's rebuilding, so... No, there's nothing I want to do because I don't think there's anything I can do.
Okay. You have This Is Backcountry. You can move your light machine gunner out of the line of fire.
Yeah, he's just going to have to weather a shot.
Woo!
Probably from your big dude, I'm guessing. Okay. But I get a reaction shot on him first, so...
Not in the direct fire phase. Only in the maneuver phase.
Well... Weather the shot. I don't have any way around it.
All right, that's going to be the end of turn 2, so let's go to turn 3, take a little break, and come back. Jim's making good progress, but he is down 2 operators. I'm down 4 myself, so let's see what happens. All right, turn 3 is going to start off with this Hong Bin mercenary firing his gun twice at the light machine gun over there using his RPK. Needs a 13, but he gets a +1 for the direct fire, so just a 12. That is an 11. I don't have any intervention cards to push that up by 1.
Come on.
And then a 14. Take a save. 15 or better. 10. You don't have nothing to save, yeah.
No. Dang it.
Now, your operator on your right, my left, has a pretty good shot at him if he wants to use it in direct fire phase. This is also where you are going to shoot or toss any grenades if you want to do that.
Right. Grenades only go 10 inches, so that's not really a viable option here.
14. Knocks him down.
14 inches? Oh.
No.
Okay. It's not center to center, I don't think.
Well, you're going through a truck as well.
Oh, anyway, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Well, no, because I think I'm going to save it for that big dude.
Okay.
So I'm not going to take the direct fire shot.
That makes sense. Okay, so let's go to the maneuver phase. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by opening this door. So I'm just going to move up to it and open it. And that's going to be his only action. Now as the defender, I got to choose which doors were open and closed. And I chose to close that one, but I've lost a few too many guys in there. I need to have him come out. Your turn, sir.
Very uncertain what I can do at this point.
Yeah. Lethal blows were struck here the last couple of minutes.
It sucks, but I'm just going to pass.
Okay. You passed out of the direct fire phase, right? Yeah, you did.
Right.
Okay. So you're not moving anybody this turn at all?
Can you pause it?
Sure.
Okay, so to activate the recce, basically move him 1 inch out to there, and then boldly 5 inches to here, and then so that's 6.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna move to here.
Okay. The Shirta says it's his time to be a hero.
Yep.
I'm going to move him so he is just covering this window. You might want to see if you can get a reaction shot from this guy over here, or maybe a reaction shot from that guy over there. I think that would be a difficult one.
There's no way he's got it.
Check from the outside edge. Okay, no, you're correct.
Just in case.
And I don't know if you'd want to spin that on a shirt anyway. I don't think you got it.
Nope.
Okay, so this Shirta shooting at the assaulter, he's going to need a 15. 15, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 13.
Thank goodness.
And then let's go ahead and duck behind this door again.
Okay.
Jim thinks about it. I have one intervention card left. Don't share with him. But that's what it is.
I have to. Ugh. I need the reaction shots. I need to save them, so I'm gonna pass.
Well, at this point,
wait. No, because if I pass, I can't react fire.
right. No, you can reaction fire.
Okay.
But the problem that you're going to have is the clock's on my side, so I'm just going to pass as well. So,
so if I want to get a shot off with him, I gotta do it now.
Yeah, if nothing else, you're going to want to get a shot off with him and either duck him behind cover or move forward.
Yeah. Okay. So let's activate him.
Okay.
So if I'm not center to center, I'll move first.
Well, again, you're going through a truck,
Oh,
a flower
yes.
pot.
Right. Okay, so let's shoot.
You might want to try to get a shot at him because he hasn't activated yet.
That's a good idea.
I don't know if you can
I don't know if it's
score that angle, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit too difficult.
The two buildings make it impossible, I think.
That is just good play by me. Well,
so we'll take the shot, and then I can always move after it.
yep. So you need a 9,
So
19. See if I can save that. With an 11, no, I cannot. So another mercenary goes down. North Koreans are taking. Arwen's also taking a little bit of a hit.
Inch out.
She likes the new studio.
And then 5 to here.
Okay.
Make sure he's facing a meaningful way. He's done.
All right. Let's go ahead and activate my commander here, who's just going to go ahead and pop out to this corner. And then he's going to take a shot at your operator, that assaulter, needing a 9. A 4.
That's more like it.
Let's use his last UAS. Needing an 8 here. A 12. You'll get a +1 on the save, sir. So you need a 14 or higher.
That dude's powerful.
Oh, yeah.
How many points is he?
40.
7.
7.
So he's toast.
He is toast. And I've used my last UAS. So let me turn that card over. All right. So you got one dude left. I can't really, well, I still got this guy to go.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna activate this guy.
Okay.
He's gonna move 5 inches forward. About there. And then an inch in to there. And then
Can't throw a grenade. That's only in direct fire.
I want to play frag out.
That's close, but that means you can't move during the turn.
Oh, so, well, that was my whole plan, was read the card carefully. All right, well.
Does that change what you want to do at all?
He's still got to get out here.
He still does.
I still have to just weather a shot. I don't know what else I can possibly do.
Well, you're going to have to weather a shot, like you say. So I'm going to start at the 6.
mission's going rather poorly.
Move to the 8.
That'll be base to base, I'm sure.
And then move up to the 4. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about your assaulter because he's going to get a shot. Can you show me what his line of sight is?
The Recce?
Yeah, the Recce, sorry. So I'm just going to move him back until I can no longer be seen. So that should work.
Success.
Okay. All right. Since this guy has a save, it means he has night vision goggles and that he's going to be hitting you on a pretty good 13 here for the Mutasib.
That's all it takes for the wide open?
7. I am wide open though. Okay, sorry. I failed to recognize that. A 7's not going to do it though. He needed a 12. And so that's going to be it for me.
Okay.
So finishing phase. Any cards to play or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, let's go to turn 4. So plenty of time left, just not plenty of operators. Take a short break.
That is the problem.
All right, turn 4 is going to start with my guard Mutasib shooting at this guy again. He's going to need a 12, but he'll have a +1 in the direct fire phase, so he needs an 11. He's gotten a 9. So that's it for him. Your direct fire, sir?
I think I don't want to because I'd rather move and then shoot him.
That makes sense.
But that's also going to give you a chance to go first. But
the other thing you can think about doing is tossing a grenade
yeah.
in here, but you can always, now that I know what cards you have, save that for the maneuver phase if you wanted to.
Yeah, I gotta press my luck here. I'm gonna no direct fire.
Okay. Well, continue to press your luck. I'm gonna activate this guy right here.
Yep.
Open the door.
Yep.
Do you want to do a reaction here?
Yeah, I think I gotta do that.
I'm not the best shot, but I agree.
But that's the way. Yeah, so I think the best play is the Recce reaction.
Yeah, because when you react with him, he can still move this turn.
Yep.
All right.
It's gonna be a wide open shot because
It is.
I'm up touching that thing. So it's center base to center base.
Looks like there's about a 1/4 millimeter.
Oh, gets me on the technicality.
So you need a 7 here,
7 for
but +3 because it's a reaction, so a 10.
I need a 10, right? Or reduce my die roll by 3.
15 will do it.
Okay.
It's your activation, sir.
All right. So I think this is kind of a no-brainer. We have to move to here.
You want to pop off a shot first?
Oh, get the shot while I'm in the open.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. Got it.
So you need a 7 here.
I'm still struggling to acclimate to the idea that you can shoot anywhere in there.
17 will do it. I need a 17 to save. A 16 doesn't help. All right, so this guy is down. This is a tight game.
He's gonna go to here.
Okay. All right. Gonna go ahead and activate this guy here. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna come out 1.5 inches. So he's got 2.5 inches left. So he's just gonna go to this corner here and take a shot at that guy.
Jeez, did I position it so you got center to center?
Yeah.
Bad.
Needs a 15 here.
No, it's gotta be more than that for center.
A 7. No, he's terrible.
Okay. I really need to do a better job of knowing what your guys are capable of.
This is your 3rd game, so you know.
Well, part of the problem is they look like rebel troops, so.
Well, they are rebel terrorists.
That's a good point. All right. So there's nothing I can do because I'm on activation.
Since he reaction fired, he still has a movement he can do in this phase.
I thought it was in finishing.
No. So if you read his point man, go ahead and read it aloud.
When activated during the finishing phase.
Okay, so what's your other ones that you have over there?
The other...
There are 2 keywords.
Oh, initiative. So this
initiative.
This unit can be activated in the maneuver phase after it has already gained an action chip from an immediate action. Aha. However, it cannot attack on this activation, so I can still move him 8.
Yes.
Ah. Very interesting. And then it's got the finishing phase chance to shoot. Ah, okay. Okay. So, what I think is the best play with him is to go for 3.5 rather. And then like so to here. I think.
I don't think you're going to want him to be able to get hit by my enabler here. Who's going to come around the corner.
So we move in here. But he's got the shot.
He can't shoot right now.
No, but he'll be able to shoot at the end of it.
Yes.
But you'll be able to pop out and pop back.
Yes.
So yeah, let's do that. Let's go there.
Okay, I don't think you moved him far enough, but we shall see.
Well, the AC. Doesn't the AC? Oh, the AC unit is just a low. Is a waist high.
Waist high.
Okay. Well,
so you want to change what you did there?
Well,
you got plenty of movement left.
I don't remember what my movement was.
Well, you still got like at least 2 inches.
So like this.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
But I will go ahead and activate him, who's going to pop out 2 inches. He's already smoked quite a few guys, I will say. And then he's going to go straight towards that door. And since I got a 90 degree to my left, he's going to cover that passageway right there. I don't have a shot, but
no, there's no marker on the mini, so I'm sorry. You're just out of luck.
Finishing phase. Is anybody within 3 inches of anybody right now?
I guess unobstructed.
Is it unobstructed?
I'm assuming. I don't know.
I'm going to double check that real quick. I've never gotten people this close before. One moment.
It's exciting.
So double check the finishing phase. They have to be within 3 inches and line of sight of each other. These guys are more than 3 inches away at this point. So we're going to go to turn 5. And it starts with me in the direct fire phase. And so, Jim, I'm going to go ahead and open up with this guy who has clear line of sight to your assaulter in the doorway.
Need some luck here.
All I need is a 14. Sure does. No, 13 with the +1. Come on, 13, 16. See if you can make a save of 15 plus.
I don't think I've made a save once.
They only make...
No, I've got staggered. I forgot.
Yeah. 10.
Will not do it.
Goes down. Oh boy.
At this point, I would actually recommend that my guy run away, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to pass, I should say.
Gonna pass, eh?
We're in direct fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, that's true. You toss a grenade. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and activate and bring this guy 6 inches. And now Jim and I are still learning this, but the way Jim is
facing is terrible. Yeah.
Currently set up,
Yep.
he's facing the wall, but I'm going to let him go ahead and shoot me as a reaction. So I'm going to go on this side of the air conditioner. You're on the other side touching it. You want a reaction fire there, buddy?
Yeah, thanks for your generosity.
Again, we're just learning.
Wow.
Don't actually get to move the mini. But you need a 12. Well, no. Yeah.
So it's obstructive line of sight. Normally it's a 9.
It's not going to be obstructed because you're actually touching it. So you normally need a 7, so you're going to need a 10.
Okay.
As a reaction.
So 13.
13, gotcha. I've rolled a 19, so he saves, but you did knock him down.
Staggers him?
Staggers him, indeed.
So he doesn't act when he's staggered, I'm assuming.
He does. He is. Yeah, he is done for the turn.
That puts some shit on me.
It does. So, Suicide Bomber's gonna open the door. And then he's gonna move forward 3 inches.
Don't tell me he's gonna blow himself up.
He's gonna try to.
When there are better options available, live, dude. Stay alive.
You can't get to Valhalla.
Is that the right? I think we're mixing things up a little bit.
I think he's gonna take a shot at you, Jim.
All right.
So he needs a 13 here. A 9's not gonna do it. Okay, so finishing phase. Now this is exciting. You'll actually have an ability to do some finishing here.
Because I'll be within 3?
Within 3, and plus it's just your dude's thing, but I will also be able to finish here. So you're going to have some difficult choices. Do you try to hit the Suicide Bomber?
Oh.
Or do you
But
hit...
you'll get to go first, though.
I do get to go first, don't I?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. We got to back up here.
Okay, we're backing up.
So I could use initiative too.
Yes, you certainly can. Excuse me.
Before the finishing phase.
You can, yep.
Okay. When would I have had to use that?
No. Because what I did is I moved him out here.
Uh-huh.
You activated him to shoot. My next move was to move this guy through the door. And so now you can use him.
Well, that's an interesting question. Should I have had to do it before then? Because it would be, you know what I'm saying?
It would have been your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think technically you would have.
Okay. So I'm going to leave it as is anyway.
Okay. Lesson learned. I like that. Because once you pass, you pass. And that's in the rules.
Right. So once your turn was done with that guy, even though my guy just did the reaction,
that was the time he could have moved.
Time to do it. Okay. All right. So finishing phase. So we're within 3. So you'll be able to shoot first, right?
Yes. Within 3 in line of sight. So I'm going to shoot first. I'm going to remove your activation chip real quick.
Okay.
And so once again, I need a 13 here. That's a 9.
He lives. So I think the best thing to do is to shoot your staggered dude because he can't make a save as he's staggered.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. 15.
No save allowed. And this guy doesn't have a line of sight, so that's going to be it. Is we'll move the counter up to turn 6.
Now I'm probably going to get blown up.
All right, Jim, direct fire phase, turn 6. Still needs a 13. I'll get a +1, so I just need a 12. There's a 12.
How about
A 20 is what you really need.
Armor.
19. Do you have anything that gives you a +1?
I do not. So he's staggered.
He's staggered.
So you're going to march out and shoot a defenseless guy.
That is the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this guy who's going
You
to
can still miss, huh?
yeah, absolutely. March out. So he's got a 4-inch move because of the sandstorm.
Wait a second. That shouldn't apply in the house.
Have you ever been to a house in the Middle East during a sandstorm?
The only part that hasn't applied is the
Sandstorm.
Otherwise, the answer is yes.
All right, so going to take a shot at him. Now he does need a 15 here. Well, actually, it's...
No, it's wide open, right?
Okay, yeah, I think so.
Because you're up against the window.
Yeah, so he's going to need a 14.
Only 14?
An 11. Yeah, they're terrible.
Huh.
Okay.
My guy rolling around on the ground dodging.
Yeah.
I like it.
So that was the maneuver phase. Let's go to the finishing phase. Let's give this guy another shot. 5 is going to miss. And is this guy within 3 inches in line of sight? I think so.
Yeah.
8.
Still alive.
True, but we're going on to turn 7, so
Yeah, well.
not much left to do here.
Yeah, really, it's over with, isn't it?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and finish it out.
Now, if I were a suicide vest, I'd have a chance.
I'm going to go ahead and activate that guy and try to shoot you through the window on a 14, and 8's not going to do it. So it is your turn.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to direct fire the guy that's still alive?
Well, I mean, I have 2 guys
not
still
activated,
alive.
I mean.
Okay.
Is what I meant. Got something, right?
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, you can shoot at him.
So you need a 9 plus 1 means you need an 8.
10.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play my front towards enemy card. Before a unit with an S-Vest attribute makes a save roll, discard this card as save roll. If the save roll fails, the unit detonates.
So you're going to blow yourself up and kill all of us?
That's my plan.
That's an outstanding role
10.
play.
But 2 inches, unfortunately, is only going to hit my guy. And I'm okay with that. Who does not get a save, but does show you what the suicide vest does. So it eliminates this guy, it eliminates this guy. Unfortunately, Jim, you're out of time.
Except, no, my initiative... Oh, it's only been reaction fire.
It was not reaction fire.
It's still... otherwise, I could have gotten there.
Yeah,
right.
Maybe. Would have been close. Heck of a game, though.
That was fun.
Well done. Would you mind talking about it a little bit on camera after this so we can kind of wrap it up?
Yes.
Sweet. Well, Jim, thanks for joining me on the channel for my first game of Black Powder Red Earth 28mm. Just came out a couple months ago. We got this 2 weeks ago as far as the rules, and I think we've been playing with it for about a week. First thing that strikes me about this game is it's super fast.
Yes.
Second thing that strikes me about this game is there's a lot of tactical depth that we're still kind of figuring our way through.
Yeah.
Because while the rule set itself isn't complicated by any means, the choices that you are confronted with making are pretty complicated. Like, do I throw that grenade? Do I keep this guy on Overwatch? Do I move him, shoot him, put him back behind the corner? I think there's just a lot of tactical play in there that we're figuring out.
I would agree.
Okay, so you played with CT Scorch tonight, the quote-unquote good guys.
That's what I like to call them, yes.
Talk a little bit about what they do for us.
Well, they die a lot faster than I hoped.
That 15 plus armor save works about 20% of the time.
Yeah, I'm just not hitting very often on it. So what I'm finding is it's just no place on the battlefield is safe, and that's just the nature of the game, obviously. The automatic rifleman, which I'm hoping to get a lot of production out of, has just been difficult to put him somewhere and keep him alive long enough to do serious damage.
He's the number 1 target for me when he's on the board.
Yep. I think I handled the Recce a little bit better that time around, using him to actually break through some doors and get closer to the objective than I ever have before. So that in and of itself was a victory.
Yes. And then I think you used him well on some finishing shots as well.
Yeah, which was cool. And then with little advice from you, I did spread my force out a little better and create almost a bit of a crossfire in there, which was nice.
You certainly did, and also allowed you to get closer to the objective coming through building number 5.
Yes.
So like you actually got into hand grenade throwing range. You didn't throw any, but you almost had a guy positioned to do it.
Yep.
You got taken out.
Yes.
The thing with the CT Scorch models is they're really lethal, but you're almost always outnumbered.
Yeah.
If not always outnumbered.
And kind of have to be on the move.
Yes.
It feels like, and maybe it's an error I'm making or something I just don't understand yet, but it feels like the
Aayari.
The Aayari side has a lot more potential to pop out and shoot, pop back. than the Scorch side, because the Scorch side is constantly moving towards the objective.
Yes.
That would be one impression I have so far.
Now, for most missions, CT Scorch are the assaulters, and so whoever's the assaulting player gets to go first in the direct fire, and then the maneuver, and the finishing phase. In this case, it wasn't that, and Aayari had the initiative throughout. But I can definitely feel what you're saying. You know, CT Scorch has to be on the move, and while there are safe places on the battlefield, those safe places mean that you're not doing anything with that person if you're CT Scorch, or you're biding your time if you're the Aayari Network.
Yeah.
Now, the Aayari are really interesting because you have some higher end models with the Enabler for sure, bringing in those UAS strikes, and also really good shot value.
A couple, he had automatic weapon too, right? So we got a couple shots off.
The Mercs do.
Oh, the Mercs did, okay.
Yeah, and at 20 points a pop, you know, they're a pretty good deal. They're not shooting with the lethality of CT Scorch, but being able to shoot twice in either the direct fire or as a reaction fire means that you got a pretty good chance there because they're not bad shots. And then, of course, the Mutasib being the suicide bombers is a lot of fun. Got to see that at the end, what happens when they blow up.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to get them in position to do a lot of damage because the covering fire is so effective from CT Scorch. But if you really have the numbers, you can really start pressing them.
Yeah. Now, what I don't remember, did you have to put everybody within
2 inches of that
2
building?
inches of that building?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that seems pretty usual for most of the missions. There's a couple of just force-on-force missions where you're spread out across the board just trying to kill each other. But on the named areas of interest, when they're buildings, the defender normally has to be either in the building or within 2 inches. And
that makes a lot of sense. I mean, they're in a city, and they're not going to be spread out all the buildings in a block. They're going to be protecting what they need to protect.
Yeah, for sure. And it works as a gameplay element as well. Now, one of the things you get to do when you're occupying that building is you get to pick what building you're defending. So I think a lot of this game is reading the map.
In the beginning.
In the beginning, figuring out as the attacker what your avenues of advances are going to be. As a defender, what building is going to give you the best chance to mow guys down before they can get to you. And I think the 2D terrain, while it's not as pretty as actual buildings, works really well for the gameplay.
I would agree. Yeah, it is definitely less pretty, but you're right. You are right.
Added bonus, really easy to travel with if you're going to a game
Absolutely.
store or something like that.
Absolutely. Yep, easy to put it all in a box and go.
As far as this game's concerned, like you said, it was the closest you got to the objective. And I thought you played pretty well. And I think I just played better. But
I agree. And I'm really proud of you for using your suicide bomber at the end.
Oh, I don't think you had a choice. Valhalla, I butts, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. That's really what I wanted to talk about. Just first game, first impression. I love it. I think it's super fast, super deadly, and you can string 3 of these games together to do a night raid, string 5 of these together to do a super night raid.
Yeah.
I guess we can cover the atmospherics real quick. So we did pull Sandstorm. Now, most of the times, my Shirta fighters, who aren't very good but very cheap, are going to play a lot more because their range isn't going to be limited to 12 inches and they're going to be able to move full 6 inches. But I thought that one did play to your advantage quite a bit.
Yes.
But it was fun that, you pick your forces for each mission depending on what the mission card says. And so I had some extra Hong Bin mercenaries because they could shoot farther. And I think it was a ton of fun to play with them. So I think there's enough missions and there's enough different environmental effects that replayability is certainly very high. And then also the intervention cards, right? You only get 3.
Yeah.
They seem to play a big part of this game.
Yes, assuming you choose them wisely.
That is a tough
I
part.
didn't get a chance to use 2 of them. Well, I shouldn't say that. I didn't get a chance to use 1 of them, and the other I was just kind of saving for a shot I needed to make. But yeah.
All right.
They offer some variety for sure.
Cool. I do like that aspect of the game.
Yeah.
It puts into a level of control that you don't normally have in a dice game. Gives you a little bit more control than you normally would have. All right.
And I like them being secret too, that the opponent does not know what you've selected.
I can pretty much read your mind. I know where we're picking. All right, so that's going to do it for the War Corgi channel. Thanks for sticking with us. We do have more content coming up for Oathmark and Star Wars Legion lined up for you guys. So stick with us. It's good to be back. And have a good night. Bye-bye.